What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Rev B Mac, and this is Kingdom Movement TV. All right, y'all. So I'm at work, so I can't be too excited, but I'm gonna try to post this video. And so I know lately, when I introduce my videos, you've been hearing me say this is Kingdom Movement TV. Well, what is Kingdom Movement? A kingdom movement is something that I'm very passionate about, something that I'm very serious about, something that I feel called to do. A few weeks ago, in light after the Jordan Davis trial, me and my boy Joe Lumpkin was talking, and we were discussing the fact that so many of our young black men are being killed or being murdered by people not of our own hue, people that are the same color as us, but just being murdered. And then me working in the school system, I see so many of our young children, black, white, mainly poor, being left behind. Teachers and administrators being puzzled as to how to reach this generation and how to transform them and help them to value their education. As I'm in the community, I see so many things that I read in the papers that really breaks my heart. Homelessness in Charlotte breaks my heart. Just the social ills of our community breaks my heart. So while I believe that social programs are good, government programs are good, I believe in social do-gooders, but most importantly, I believe in the power of God. I truly believe, maybe I'm just naive, but I believe that God can do anything. It's a cliche, God can do anything but fail. I believe that nothing is impossible for God. And so, I believe in the kingdom of God. And so my goal is to start a kingdom movement. I want to start a movement, but it to be a kingdom of God movement. And so it's a kingdom movement. I want to change my generation for Christ. It's not a black thing. It's not a white thing. It's not a Hispanic thing. It's not an Asian thing. It's a God thing. It's a kingdom thing. So my goal is to change my generation for Christ. The millennial generation, which I'm a part of, but also the generation before me, Generation X. And so what is a kingdom movement? What do we stand for? What are our values? And so it's a city movement, C-I-T-Y, C-I-T-Y, a city movement. I love the city. I love urban communities. I love the urban scene. So it's a city movement. The first C, city. Yes, that's right. We are for the city. No, we're not forgetting about the suburbs. We're not forgetting about the the rural communities. But I'm passionate about the city. Studies show that more and more people, more and more population is shifting to urban centers, are shifting to the city. So that's what most of the world is moving to, the city. And in the city, we have so many things going on. In the city, is where a lot of things happen and go down. The good, the bad, and the ugly. So it's a city movement. I'm for the city. That's the first C. The second C, compassion. My heart breaks with some of the things I see in my schools, in my community, once again, in this world. And so I believe in order to have a kingdom movement, we have to be like Jesus and be compassionate about other people's problems. So it's a movement with compassion. The I, it's an inspiring movement. God is a God of inspiration. I want this movement to be so inspiring that people want to join and be a part of it. So yes, it is inspiring. The second I, immersion. We had to be a part of the people. Jesus did not commute from heaven to earth, going back and forth to save his children. Jesus came down to earth, was incarnation, and was a part of us. He immersed himself within the culture and changed the culture. And so the kingdom movement is a movement where we immerse ourselves amongst the people, amongst the culture, to change the culture. So the first C we have is the city, we have compassion, we have inspiring, we have immersion. The T is transformative. We want this movement to transform not only people, but I believe transform people, transform communities. So it's transformative. The second T, it is tangible. It's a tangible movement. I want people to be able to touch those who are part of the kingdom movement. I want us to actually feel and be moved by the infirmities, the ills, the pain of people, of our community. So it is a very tangible movement. We are touched by the infirmities, the ills of our community, and we also touch them. And the why, we are for youth, and we are for young adults. Now, I'm not excluding, those who are older, those who are no longer young or young adults. But at the end of the day, we have a generation that is growing up outside of the church. And we have a generation that is doing major things, but they need the gospel. That's my opinion. They need the gospel. And so I am from youth and young adults. And so I'm for the city. We're compassionate. We're inspiring. We are going to immerse ourselves. We're transformative. We're tangible. Okay? We are for youth and we're for young adults. And then you can put a 2 squared up there, meaning that we're going to spread all across this country, all across this world, baby. And so this is a kingdom movement. This is Rev B Mac. Won't you join me? Won't you sign up? Won't you connect with me? Here in Charlotte, we're going to start doing events, outreach events, things to really touch our community, things to really impact our community. Right now, I'm already in my schools doing mentoring with some of our young men, and I need help. I cannot do it all by myself. I need your help. And so if you are concerned about people's needs, if you are concerned about the people in your community, in this world, in the city of Charlotte, in your city, if you are passionate about God and want to see the kingdom of God spread all across this world, connect with me. Connect with me. All right, this is Rev B Mac. You can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube. I'm there under Brandon Mcafee. On Facebook, I'm on Brandon Mcafee. And also I have a page called Kingdom Movement Outreach Ministries. This is a kingdom movement. I love y'all. Peace.